Okay guys, it is time for a tips video here in front of the castle, a beautiful backdrop. And today we're talking about the championship event. We'll be running through how to maximize on this event. As always, we're gonna keep it consistent. Let's get into it. So this event's running from August 18th, 10 a.m. to August 23rd, 8 p.m. all local time. I will say I'm not gonna cover the event details in the video. Check it out up here just because the internet is so slow here. So covering all the event details will add, 5 hours of upload time. Also research during the event. I'm gonna be sleeping when the event drops in Australia. So I'm just gonna leave in the pinned comments all the research tasks to get you the different counters. We're not covering that in this video, but enough rambling, let's get into the tips. Let's start with the meta-relevant wild spawns. As always, what Pokemon in the wild are the best to get. And Pokemon Go has really blessed us this time with, I think, every single spawn being meta-relevant. Starting with Nidoran female, evolving into Nidoqueen, great for the Great League, great for the Ultra League. You're gonna notice a lot of these Pokemon are gonna be good for PvP. We have Mankey, which evolves into Primeape, good for some limited metas like the Kanto Cup, if that ever returns. We have Machop evolving into Machamp. Machamp is good in all three leagues, Great League, Ultra League, and Master League, as well as an amazing fighting type raid attacker, especially in its shadow form, a great opportunity to get XL candies. We have Mudkip, which evolves into Swampert. We all know how good Swampert is, guys. Great in the Great League, Ultra League, Master League, good as a water type raid attacker, good as a ground type raid attacker, as well as the shadow form, good as a raid attacker, and even the shadow form is good in PvP. The only thing you do have to note is you need Hydro Cannon on this Pokemon, so you're gonna have to wait for an event in which we can evolve to get this move, or Elite TM it. Unfortunately, this event does not include Hydro Cannon for Swampert. Swampert also does have a Mega in the future, which you can get ready for. We then have Sableye, my favorite Pokemon. If you purify a Shadow Sableye and get the exclusive move Return on that purified Sableye, you can then run it in the Great League. Super effective Pokemon, as well as Sableye having the Mega form in the future, but unfortunately, other than that, Sableye doesn't have much use. We have Meditite evolving into Medicham. Medicham, again, another Pokemon with a Mega in the future you can get ready for, but Medicham itself, a great League Pokemon, one of the most meta-relevant there are, but you do need XL candies and need to invest in this Pokemon to get above level 40 to give its absolute potential. We have Swablu evolving into Altaria. Altaria, an amazing Great League Pokemon, does have the Mega form as well. We have Spheal evolving into Walrein. We all know how good Walrein is in the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League, a meta-relevant PvP Pokemon, and you will be able to get Power Snow and Icicle Spear, the legacy moves, at the end of your Community Day this year, since it was Community Day from this year. Croagunk into Toxicroak, a great League and Ultra League Pokemon. Dewpider into Araquanid, again, a great League Pokemon. We have Scraggy evolving into Scrafty, a great League and Ultra League Pokemon. And finally, Galarian Stunfisk, which is a great League and Ultra League Pokemon, but you do need XLs for the Ultra League. So as you can see, every single spawn here is going to be meta-relevant, mainly for PvP and a couple Mega forms in there, and a bit of raid attackers. But in general, this is not an event you want to skip if you love strong meta-relevant mons. With that out of the way, let's take a focus onto the raids now. What are the best raids to go after during this event? Starting with Galarian Farfetch, evolving into Surfetch, which is a great League and Ultra League Pokemon, not the most meta-relevant, but that Pokemon on the correct team can actually go off. Marill into Azumarill, a great League Pokemon. I wonder why that Pokemon's not spawning in the wild. Barboach into Wishcash, another great League Pokemon, kind of like a budget Swampert. We have Timber into Conkeldurr, a great fighting type raid attacker, and finally Scraggy, which we already talked about. In the 3 stars, we have Primeape, which we talked about, a good Kanto Cup mon, but I'm not sure if that Pokemon will be caught below 1500 CP. Lickitung, a very great League Pokemon. You don't want to evolve it, but investing XL candies into Lickitung, if you catch it from a 3-star raid, great for the Great League. Skarmory as well, great for the Great League and the Ultra League. Man, the amount of times I'm going to say Great League and Ultra League in this video, every single Pokemon here seems to be good. In the 5 stars, we have Zacian and Zamazenta. People always asking which one's the best. Let's just start by saying Zacian, probably one of the most broken Pokemon we've had in Pokemon Go for PvP in a while. In the Master League, this Pokemon is just so strong. I believe it can actually beat Metagross in the 0 shields, even though Metagross is a steel type. But Zacian is a must-have for the Master League. Make sure you grab it. Zacian is also a decent fairy type raid attacker. Zamazenta is like Zacian, but does everything a little bit worse. Finally, the Mega Rays, we have Mega Slowbro, which is a great Mega to get Mega Energy for, so you can Mega Evolve it, level up that Mega, and have access to that Psychic and Water Mega boost. On the topic of Mega Evolution, which Mega should we be evolving during this event to get extra candy? If you don't know, depending on what level your Mega is, you'll see the levels down here. You'll get extra candy, extra XP, extra XL candy for catching Pokemon of that type. Best way I recommend checking what Mega you should evolve is take a look at all the wild spawns. As you can see here, what Pokemon do you want the most candy for? Me, myself, Sableye, one of my favorites, so I'm definitely going to Mega Evolve either a Dark or a Ghost type Pokemon. But if you need, a lot of Machop XL candies, or, you need XL candies for Meditite, for a Great League Medicham, then you want to Mega Evolve accordingly. Since all the types are so spread out, it's kind of hard to evolve one type to hit every single Pokemon, so take your preference. Another strategy you can go for is Mega Evolve a Fairy type for Zacian or a Fighting type for Zamazenta, so you get extra candy for that raid boss, because remember, XL candies for legendary Pokemon are the most valuable since they're the hardest to get because you have to pay money for them, so it's always worth Mega Evolving a Mega the same type as the legendary raid boss to get extra candy. Let me know in the comment section below what Mega you'll be evolving during this event. We also have a bunch of legacy moves you can get during this event if you evolve certain Pokemon into their final forms. We're going to run through which ones are the best to Mega Evolve, but before we do that, let's just talk about how this feature works. To get a legacy move on these Pokemon we're about to talk about, you need to evolve the middle stage into the final stage. However, if you do no frustration on a shadow form of one of these Pokemon, it will block the teaching of the move. If you try to double move a Pokemon with the move frustration, it will block the legacy move, because legacy moves always try to take the first charge move slot, not the second. Also, you cannot use regular charge gems during this time frame to get any of those legacy moves. The only way to get it is to take a second stage, evolve into the final stage, you get the move. The first legacy moves we have here is going to be Rhyperior's Rock Wrecker by evolving Rhyhorn. Rock Wrecker makes Rhyperior one of the best rock type attackers in the game. It doesn't give it as much play in the PvP because Rhyperior just has so many weaknesses, but definitely a move you're going to want to get because rock is a very useful type to have for raids. We then have Gengar learning Shadow Punch. Now Gengar with Shadow Punch has seen some play in the Ultra League, but other than that, Gengar unfortunately not amazing PvP Pokemon. It's very squishy and very hard to run, but definitely one worth getting if you have a Gengar worth evolving. We then have Gyarados with Aqua Tail, making Gyarados very strong in the Ultra League and the Master League. You can even run it in the Great League, but Gyarados probably going to fit better in those leagues. Aqua Tail, however, doesn't really help it for raids too much, so that's more of a PvP move to have. We then have Metagross with Meteor Mash. This is a must get, guys. Meteor Mash makes Metagross the #1 steel type raid attacker, especially the Shadow form, and also great in the Master League. Finally, we'll finish off with Talonflame with Incinerate, making Talonflame great for the Great League and the Ultra League. One of the best PvP Pokemon there is right now. Incinerate is definitely going to be a must-have for Talonflame if you're running in PvP. Do not run it without that move. Finally, we'll finish off with some medal tips here. You need 35 Platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49. Which ones are going to be worth getting during this event? We'll start off with the Scientist medal, evolve 2,000 Pokemon. Machop and Ghastly are available during this event. If you don't know, if you trade these Pokemon, evolving it from their second stage into the final stage, so Machoke into Machamp and Haunter into Gengar, is going to be completely free. Definitely recommend catching all these Pokemon, trading them with your friends, and then you can just spam the evolutions to work on your Scientist medal to evolve 2,000 Pokemon. We also have a special World's Pikachu spawning in the raids and through research during the event, so if you have to complete your Pikachu fan medal, catch 1,000 Pikachus, a great medal to work on during this event. And if you don't know, you can actually receive Pikachus from trade to work on this event, so mirror trading those Pikachus after is not a bad idea with a friend to work even more on this medal. During this event, we're going to be having up to 50 battles a day for PvP, especially while watching Worlds. It's going to be very enjoyable to just run some PvP sets up and enjoy some battles. So if you haven't platinumed your Great League Veteran medal, since Great League is going to be the only available league, definitely a great time to finish it. I'm actually super close to doing this. You have to win 1,000 trainer battles in the Great League, but you can do up to 50 battles a day, which is amazing to work on this medal faster than you can normally do. Final medal, the Rising Star medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. Take a look at the raid roster for this event. If you haven't raided any of these Pokemon, go ahead and raid them at least once to work on this medal. And that is pretty much the video, guys. If you guys have any other tips for this event, let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's kind of like a little sketch version because we're here on vacation. The internet's not amazing. Remember to watch the live streams as well for the Pokemon Go Worlds. If you don't know, this is the World Championships for Pokemon Go, so you're going to be able to see who is the best PvPer in Pokemon Go in the world, and people have been training all year long, so definitely go ahead and watch those battles live and find out who is going to be the winner. And I think you can also get some special timed research if you watch the live streams through some special codes. So definitely worth hopping into those live streams. I think it's going to be going down from Friday all the way to Sunday. That's it though, guys. We're going to see you on the next one, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. That's all for this one. Peace.